Let's get ourselves connected. Gotta get yourself connected.
We're on the line with Mathew Ingram from the Globe and Mail in Toronto. Thanks for joining us, Mathew.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
Wanted to quickly talk about CBC Radio, good old public radio, and what they're doing as far as interacting with their audience. I hear they're adding a wiki.
Yeah, actually one show called Spark, which is about technology and culture, added a wiki. They're experimenting with allowing readers to effectively suggest ideas for programs, suggest ideas for people to interview, for example, to even submit questions for people who are going to be on the program. I'm pretty sure one of their upcoming shows, if they haven't done it already, the whole show is effectively going to be produced based on the what's submitted through the wiki. So listeners, people who are interested in the show, come and say, I want to see this guy on there, or I want to hear you talk to so-and-so, and here's what I want you to talk to him about. They're going to do the whole show that way. So it's really, it's quite a two-way sort of interactive thing, which we're not really used to unless you count phone-in shows.
Well, it should be interesting. I wonder if listeners always have the best ideas as far as guests and topics.
Well, they may not, and I think that it's up to, obviously, the producers of the show to decide if that's a good idea or not. I think what it does do, though, is you've got some, whether it's radio or newspapers or any sort of media, there are lots of passionate readers or listeners or viewers who love your show, who tune in all the time. Those are sort of your biggest fans, and I think the more ways that you can give them of interacting with you, giving you ideas, giving you feedback on ideas, you don't always have to take it, but I think the more of that you allow, you can actually build relationships with people that go beyond just tune in at such and such a time.
Well, it's interesting because obviously radio, like television, is kind of the older broadcast medium as opposed to a lot of the the online video, online radio, and things like that nowadays. Do you think it's a necessary thing now for some of these older broadcast mediums to embrace this kind of interactivity to survive in today's world?
I do. I think you put it well. I think it's crucial. And I mean, obviously, I work for a newspaper. I mean, it's something that we're dealing with as well. I think you have to, people, particularly the younger you are, the more you expect, I think, your media to be interactive. You expect to be able to click. You expect to be able to comment. You expect to be able to upload your own stuff. You expect to be able to, I mean, you can let those types of things go too far, obviously, but I think there's more and more, there's that expectation on the part of your audience, and particularly on the part of the people who are your sort of most committed viewers or readers or listeners. They want to interact with you in some way, even if it's just to post a comment or to say what they think. And I think the more of that feedback you get going, I think it's effectively a positive feedback loop. You get them more involved because you're actually listening to them, and I think you can actually get good ideas.
Mathew, I want to thank you for your time today.
Okay, thanks, Mike.
That was Mathew Ingram from the Globe and Mail. You can check out more of Mathew's articles and blogging at globetechnology.com.